So I'll just go first, non-spoiler. If I wasn't, it's okay. I wasn't wowed. This is Act 1.
Oh no.
Because once again, it's fucking 6 episodes, okay? And it's what's it called? If they showed us the first 2 episodes, that's Act 1. So now all you have left is Act 2 and Act 3, and like they better step it up. They have to. Like I'm just happy to be out of the fucking sand trap, okay? Like that's my biggest note so far.
Yeah.
We're going to get back there.
It goes back to what we were talking about earlier, how I don't think Disney understands how TV shows work. They have to be long format things. They have to be told over multiple episodes because you need time for things to breathe, to sit with you, to be justified, to go on the emotional journey with the characters. That's why everyone fucking hates the last season of Game of Thrones. They tried to throw 2 whole seasons worth of character development in 8 fucking episodes. Everybody hates it. Like there's no time for anything to breathe. That being said, the girl who plays Little Leia is actually very cute, and I did not know that was going to be a thing. Like, I didn't know that was a part of the trailer or anything. Like, I thought that was a nice bait and switch between, like, we're going to watch Luke through binoculars the whole show. Just kidding. Like,
right.
I think she's a little too precocious for me. It's like, yeah, we get it.
Precocious.
Leia.
We go to the same fucking school. What are these Ivy League words you got?
That's a $10 word, Nick.
The only reason I said that is because this morning when I was watching episode 2 with Alexis, I was like, they're making Leia 2, and she said precocious, and I was like, oh yeah, perfect word for like. I understand Leia's great and awesome. She could just be a normal 10-year-old. Just let her be a 10-year-old. She doesn't need to be the same exact character that we saw.
Yeah, I want to see what gets her to that point.
Exactly.
Like, I don't want to see her
to be exactly the same.
Because then it's like, well, where did this character grow?
Yeah.
Leia is one of the biggest missed opportunities in Star Wars, I think, because like they revealed in episode 9, shamefully, that Luke was training her to be a Jedi. I wanted to see, I would like to see a show of, like, see, why can't they just do the shit I want? Like, I would kill to see a show or a prequel movie or something, like, with Leia as a Jedi. You know what I mean? Even if it was just, like, the time that she was training as one before she gave it up, you know?
Honestly, like, I know a lot of people do want that Leia as a Jedi. To me, I think she's even more awesome because she's a great like military and political leader, and that's all she needs to be. She can be Force sensitive, but I mean, like, she's still a badass character without having the Force.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with that.
But getting back to the show,
being a space witch wouldn't be, shitty either.
Maybe just here and there, little sprinkles. Like,
yeah, I thought the way that they did it, where like she got blasted out of the control room and flew back, that was terrible.
I didn't like that in the moment, but in retrospect, now that like it's kind of understood in the larger canon that she is very much one with the Force, that she could do that.
But it's about how it was presented.
How it was sprung on me was like, what the fuck? Like,
all right.
But the show Obi-Wan Kenobi, I'm right there with you, where it's like, it's okay. I enjoy seeing these characters again. I had one like freak out moment, which was when you had Tim Morrison like as almost like a beggar on the street in his clone trooper outfit. I was like, that's fucking
a
cool.
Fucking great inclusion that he like, obviously it's a cameo from him, but also like, what's the show of that guy like?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would like to see that.
Yeah. This is also the first time that clone troopers have ever been in live action. Yeah. Like you like during Order 66 when you see them, slaughtering all the, which, what a fun throwback. We're going to do Order 66 again. But even then, it's just one of those things where I was like what's the, like, that shit is more interesting than seeing, than the actual
Boba Fett show.
Yeah, not the Boba Fett show.
No, I know. I'm saying it would be more interesting than everything that happened in that show.
Than this so far.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't. I'm not invested in anything. The villains are the what's her name?
I don't know. The sister, one of the
third sister. I think that they held too much back.
I agree. I really agree.
I needed something in episode 2 that makes me empathize with her more. But so far, she's working for it. You know what I mean? It's not like she's just like all powerful. I know we're all like, you know what I mean? It's not just like, oh no, she's so powerful. That's right, I am. It's like, no, she's actually getting her hands dirty. She's smart. She puts out the hit on him. Like that's kind of what I enjoy about her so far. But I don't have the emotional connection yet. You know, I don't have what truly makes a great villain is that you agree with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just don't have that yet.
I think some of the action is stilted. Have you seen it?
I haven't watched any of it yet. She can only do so many backflips.
But that's the thing is, they have a 5-year-old being chased by 3 grown men. One of them being Flea from the Chili Peppers.
Really?
Yeah, Danny texts me, and he just goes, he just says, Leia getting chased by 3 grown adults is comical.
The way I have to do a demonstration.
Oh boy!
There's literally a point where she's running. She's a 10-year-old girl running, and then you have these guys going like, I'm gonna get you,
like tippy toe, like
I'm gonna get you.
fucking Scooby Doo chase.
And then there's one point she ducks under a tree branch, and one guy just goes like runs into it and falls backwards. It was like
it was slapstick.
Worst.
Wow,
it was slapstick.
But it wasn't played slapstick.
Yeah,
it just was, and
it's
they
like,
were
wow,
playing it serious.
She's incredibly nimble for being 6.
It was
8
bad.
or 10. I think she's 10.
She's
holy
10.
hell.
Yeah. She's good though.
Good job,
yeah.
Nick. You really painted a
You like
picture
that?
for
You
me.
like
Yeah.
The actress who plays her is very good though. She's very charismatic.
I think the lines that are written for her are terrible.
That being said, though, the moment I really enjoyed was, first of all, fuck her mom, because
That's Jimmy Smith's job.
because the cousin was a dick to her first, so she stood up for herself, and then she's gonna be forced to apologize. Fuck that. Hell no. If I was in that situation, I'd be like, what'd that motherfucker say? All right, you ain't apologizing to him. You stood up for yourself. Like, fuck her. I get this like politics and everything.
That's why Pat has the relationship with his family
I was
that he does now.
about to say this is very much projected family issue.
Hey, everybody leave me alone. Okay, this is my therapy. But then the other thing is that when Jimmy Smits talks to her, I love the scene where he's like, I wanted a Mufasa moment where he's like all you see in the light, pretty much. But they did that moment, but the dialogue is so weird. Like when he says I'm not a real Organa, right? Instead of him saying like reaffirming like no you are an just the way it was, he's like, hey, you're our daughter. Like that's how he puts it.
Stop it.
Yeah, that's the dialogue, as opposed to him like taking her by the shoulder, being like and picking her. Like I just felt like that scene was like you were priming up for something really emotional, and the direction and the writing just dropped the ball significantly. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, they wrote Jimmy Smith's character to be a fucking asshole in this show. So
bad father.
Yeah. Also, by the way, does Obi-Wan just like tell everybody where he lives on Tatooine? Because most people seem to just walk into that fucking place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
somebody on the Reddit today, they were saying like, the Inquisitors have been looking for him for a decade, but this one random Jedi just was able to find him like no issue.
Oh, so there's a lot of like suspension of disbelief here.
Convenient writing.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Whereas like I'll put it like this:
a sci-fi original. It doesn't feel like something that should doesn't
that
rise to the level.
Is the worst thing I've heard about it. That is a strong condemnation.
Is like I'm very invested because I love the characters and I love the setting.
I love Ewan McGregor.
The actors, yeah, Ewan McGregor's great, but the attention to detail is just not there.
I'll put it like this. When they wrote Avengers Infinity War, the way that they decided what characters would be split up into what group before they actually wrote the rest of the movie was they wanted it to do it by personality. Who would create the most sparks with each other?
Right.
That's why the two biggest egos in the MCU are together.
Yeah,
no, they're together. Tony and what's his name? Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay.
They're together. And then Peter Parker's with them. And then you have bigger personalities like Drax and whatever. And then the other team is supposed to be like covert special ops. So that's why it's like Falcon. So they figured they took that time to figure out why these characters would be together and what would be the best on screen. Whereas I feel like this one is like Doctor Strange 2, where like there's a lot of convenient writing just to get things to happen.
Right.
Except when the things happen in this show, as opposed to Doctor Strange 2, it isn't even close to being fun. So I don't like it nearly as much.
They tried this and it's bad and I hate it.
Yeah.
You're happy to see them together, but you're not happy about how it got
it
to that
happened.
point.
It's also just fucking boring. Can something happen? It's Star Wars.
That's everything with these like 6 to 8 episode series, dude. It takes 4
if there's
episodes to
6
fucking get to
episodes
something.
about Obi-Wan, there should be at least 7 to 8 action sequences throughout the show.
I like so far. There's been like a good amount of hand-to-hand combat and blaster combat.
Oh, that is the
which
one
is
thing.
cool. It was nice to see Obi-Wan actually kick some ass.
Well, I always said that Obi-Wan was like, he was always like, if you watch him in the movies, he's always like never afraid to just square up.
Yeah.
Like when he lost against Grievous, he just kind of took the gun and shot him in the chest. But when him and Anakin just force each other's lightsabers out of their hands in Revenge of the Sith, like Obi-Wan just fucking squares up immediately and they start like actually having a fist fight for a quick second there until they, do the whole thing where they grab it and then they make those faces at each other. Yeah.
Right.
But either way, there was a taste of that. Is he a butcher? Like, what's his deal?
I don't know.
Is he chopping up weird animals?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Blocks of meat.
I like that. Yeah, like weird, like
Yeah,
piggy
it
animals.
looks like something between like pork and fish put together.
Yeah, some crazy shit like that.
Cool.
And he chops it. He cuts a piece
Call it
for
fork.
He cuts a piece for his thing.
His aardvark horse.
It's so weird. It's like a camel horse, and I guess
it's like an aardvark
and an aardvark
or
that's
an anteater
for sure.
camel.
Yeah. It's so weird. And I asked Liz, is this cute? And then it zooms in on its face and they do the cute eyes. And she's like, yeah, that's cute. I was like, man, they do really, like, they never strike out with these designs, at least, There hasn't been something that's truly repulsive that they've tried to pass off as cute yet.
I'll say there's two. That they're not trying to pass off as cute, but the monster in Rogue One, the Borgullet, which is the one that Saw Gerrera uses to invade Bodhi's mind.
Yeah.
That's not Star Wars. Don't even try to tell me that's a Star Wars creature. It's not. And also the big creature on Han Solo's ship in Force
Awakens.
That is contrived, not Star Wars creature. That's some stupid bullshit.
J.J. Abrams, train monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really okay. I went in and like my excitement raised when they're in the last 10 minutes of episode 2. It's weird to say out loud because you'd think I'm talking about Attack of the Clones. Either way though, he finally pulls out his lightsaber and I go, here we go.
Man, okay.
We're gonna do it. And then some shit happens, which now that I think about it, I guess Jedi Fallen Order has to be set before this because the character is now dead. Either way, though, it's boring.
I don't know
it's
what you're
fucking
talking
boring.
about.
Don't
and I
worry
don't
about
want to invest because I'm not done.
Yeah. Oh, did you not watch episode 2?
No, Fallen Order. He's not.
Oh,
done.
Fallen Order.
I haven't finished.
Oh, not Fallen Order, the new one, whatever the sequel to that is. Remember, he's in that too. The round-headed guy.
Yeah.
He's in
Survivor.
He's in
Oh,
Survivor,
okay,
and he's
gotcha.
in this.
I totally
that
forgot
definitely
that.
has to take place before that now.
Yeah.
Either way, though, fucking lame sauce.
Lame.
It's just okay.
I'm not excited.
I
about
am
it now.
what I am glad that they're doing is they're bringing in characters and from all the different
From the animated
media,
show, yeah.
animated and from the games. Like Saw Gerrera is now in fucking Jedi Fallen Order as well.
Oh yeah, he was in that, wasn't he?
Yeah, I was like, oh, cool.
Right.
Also, I don't know if this is a me thing, maybe my settings on my computer. The Wookiees in Jedi Fallen Order look like garbage. They look terrible.
I think. Okay. All right. Hey, listen. Fair enough. Okay.
They're all the same.
Send me a picture, please, next time.
The one last thing that I want to mention about Obi-Wan
No, that's how they look, Nick.
They look like ass.
is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
It looks a little bit better than what I have, but yeah, they're all the same character models, just with slightly different color fur.
Obi-Wan Kenobi should know who Vader is at this point.
I was very surprised by that. The fact that he's
It
not
takes
aware.
place 10 years later,
How does he not like?
and he
even
doesn't
just
know who
sense that it's
Vader.
Anakin.
Well, he
right?
cuts himself off from the Force.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right.
So
Still, how do you not know?
I'm really upset that they're taking my favorite Jedi down this road. And in 9
They will
years, he's
ruin
supposed to
everything
go
you
to.
love.
In 9 years, he's supposed to go to. He's supposed to turn into Alec Guinness.
Yeah, that harsh weather.
It'll do that to you.
Well, also-
It'll ring out.